Hello everybody, hope you're doing really well. Situated behind me is Bayham Abbey ruins, which in a previous video I visited a long time ago. It might be 10 years ago now. So what I'm going to do is, if you want a bit of a laugh and you want to see my rubbish camera work and crappy editing skills, I'll put a link down in the about section as well. So it's really just a bit of a novelty video this today. We're going to explore the one fundamental paranormal legend that is associated with Bayham Abbey ruins. So stay tuned and let's go do it. Beautiful day, come on. Hello everybody, welcome back. So, brief bit of history on this place, although I thoroughly recommend that you should visit here, or like I said, indeed, just check out the older video. This was founded in about 1207, and it was founded by the Premonstratensian monks or abbey, and they came here, and obviously what you see is these glorious ruins that over time have probably changed a lot. Obviously, we are blessed with what we can see now, which is just this glorious piece of absolute amazing history run by the English Heritage, which, as of recording it now, is free to English Heritage members, but it's about £2 parking. And even though it might be a bit of a wet and miserable day today, it's quite warm out, and it's actually just still the atmosphere. It still amazes me, even just being here. And it's about the third or fourth time I've been here now. I was trying to figure out when I came here, but it's been a long time since I actually have had the opportunity to visit. So, yeah, amazing, really. I wanted to talk about, obviously, the main reason why we're here today is to talk about the paranormal side of it, which isn't really much, but as you can imagine, it is very monk related. The actual main tale, the main paranormal story, is that it's reported that there are a group of white monks, or whether they're dressed in white or anything else like that, which obviously is to do with probably the order that they were dressed in. The ghost story is that there's rumours of noises of chanting, and also the smell of incense that you can sometimes get if you're around these ruins. So if you're around here and you smell incense, then probably might be the monks that are around here, and obviously chanting and everything else. There was also a nice interesting report I found of potential other worship built around maybe some paganism at some point, and that might have been due to when later on in its life, when obviously you can imagine at some point at the height of when the sort of like new spiritual movement came about, that they would visit places like this and obviously do some worship of whatever sort, I suppose you can imagine, really. But that was the secondary source that I got told about that, and that was actually quite interesting on that, actually, because I was like, well, you know, it's not uncommon that you get to hear other former religious sites being repurposed again into other religious sort of use, obviously, whether that's pagan or whatever, really. But the main focus of this video was just to highlight the fact that the main report has been monks dressed in white, groups of monks, not just one, and that you can hear chanting. So you can imagine, again, on a dark night, which would be interesting around here because you're not allowed to visit here at night, but you can imagine on a dark night, if you were to wander around these ruins, you'd hear the ghosts of monks chanting. But it's also been reported that in daytime, it's quite common that you would be able to smell incense, even though, as you probably imagine, we're in the middle of nowhere, and that would be quite a rare thing to smell indeed, unless it was somebody's perfume that smelled quite close to it. Anyway, that was the amazing paranormal tale, or tales, of Bayham Old Abbey. I thoroughly recommend you should visit this place, just because it is just a beautiful, beautiful place to visit, really, and it's glorious because it is literally on the border of East Sussex / Kent. Literally, the border of East Sussex is just down the road, and obviously heading towards Lambhurst and Tunbridge Wells on the opposite side. Nice bit of Kent area, and it's a place which I've mentioned before, which is really nice because It's that border sort of part which I love, really, the border between East Sussex and Kent. That area I always really sort of seem to like. But yeah, Bayham Old Abbey and its paranormal tale of the ghostly monk or monks and the smell of incense and chanting. Anyway, there you go. Let's head out. Come on. Well, that was the brief but interesting paranormal tales of Bayham Old Abbey. I really hope you had a nice time coming along with me, and it was just nice to sort of just get out, really. Feel free to spread the word of the channel and hear more words of Phoenix history, because history matters and it's quite nice to encompass the paranormal stuff. I'm going to stay here and just take a few more photos for myself. Stay safe, everybody, and I'll see y'all very soon. Kapow.